Once I had the thinking skills all in front of me, I was designing specific curriculum for my primary age students in order to prompt that synthesis through the common knowledge. And really, that was always the thing when they would come in and say, I'm doing science and art, or they wanted to go get their science notebooks, or they're creating a nature lab in their classroom and they're using the nature lab idea from my room to, create math in their math learning and creating data based on, collections that they've made outside, and all of that kind of, cross pollination of those ideas and bringing them from one room to another. That's been where I've seen it with the very littles.
And we talked a lot about the overlap with Hetland's. We've talked a lot about the overlapping thinking skills with maybe like the scientific method and some of those ideas communicated through their curriculum, and the studio habits, and how like envisioning and generating your own original ideas and problem solving and being comfortable with failure and kind of going back into what you're doing. And I think we would always love more time in the art room, obviously, but we do have a little bit more flexibility in terms of how we want to structure our curriculum.
Right.
So I think when a student realizes, wow, I was really able to think about this and ponder and kind of experiment, and kind of how those skills overlap has been really powerful to see kids kind of reach that point in their learning.
And teaching learning as a process, and those processes, how they do overlap with the design thinking process and the science inquiry process, and being able to kind of pair that and use that when we need to leverage what we're doing and to get support for what we're doing. The kids see it, and the kids love the whole, it's a predictable process that they can first generate their ideas, gather information, try things out. They won't work. They talk about what doesn't work. They help each other, which is so important, and not just the art room. They communicate what's working, what's not working. They go over and try and hold things for each other and help each other out. And then they're so excited to present what they have learned, and not just the final product, because we're not really about the final product. We're about that process in art, and spilling that over to them, saying, this didn't work, but I kept going and I kept trying, and I came up with this answer instead, and this answer gives me an idea for more. And so they're extending that learning beyond, and they're seeing how everything connects. So pushing that out and giving kids that tool to be able to take with them for all their other learning is what's become my main goal.